Hey everybody, it's Diana with Daring to Go Dutch. It's been a while, sorry. It's been a couple weeks since I've talked to you guys last. Everything has just exponentially gotten busier and more anxiety filled. Very excited about moving, but I will be glad when this part of the process is finished. Just trying to get through all of our stuff in our house, and we had a garage sale. We're probably going to have another garage sale this weekend. We have a buyer for the house, so our house closing will be July 18th, and hopefully we will be flying to Rotterdam around the 20th. That's our goal. We haven't bought our tickets yet, but that's kind of what we're aiming for. So just a lot to do, trying to get our cat situation. We have a cat that's coming with us, and had to figure out how to get her moved to the Netherlands. Had to take her to the vet, and there has to be like a specific order that things are done to bring an animal to the Netherlands. So we had to make sure that my cat's microchip was done before her rabies, or it wouldn't count. So she's had her microchip, she had a rabies shot last year, and then she just had a rabies, like a booster vaccine, and the booster had to be done at least 21 days before going to the Netherlands. So luckily that is within the time frame that we needed. And then on top of that, the vet's office needs an address where we're going to be when we get to the Netherlands. And as of now, we don't have that address yet. So we should know within the next week where we're going to be. But until then, I have to wait to get that paperwork from the vet's office. Then once I do get that, I have to send all of that certification from the vet's office to the USDA, which that office is in Wisconsin, and I'm in Indiana. So I need to time it just right to be able to get it to the office, have them sign it, and send it back to us so that it was signed within 10 days of landing in the Netherlands. So all of that is a very specific and time sensitive. And that's just to bring a cat. So anyway, so that's just one of our stressors, things that needs to be done. Just trying to get a moving company, get a makelar hired to kind of go through the process of making sure that we have a place to stay and going through contracts and things to get all of our business situated over in Rotterdam. So I'm currently have an appointment on Friday to talk to expats on the move, and you pay them a fee, and they will do all of the stuff for you. So to me, I feel like that is really good, just to have that off of my hands, I'll pay you and you just do all that for me. Because it's stressful to try to do all of the things and hopefully not forget something. Michael and Elise got their passports, so they have their passports. So we all have our passports, and except Ari, our cat, she'll get hers right before we leave. And then in order to certify your registration with the government in the Netherlands, you have to have your birth certificate and marriage license apostilled. So I have an appointment Friday for that, and got extra copies of our birth certificates so that we could do that. Went through all of our clothes and downsized almost everything, and got that stuff sent to donation. The next big task is to go through Elise's toys, because that's going to be insane. I don't even know. She's not going to like us going through all of her stuff and saying, you can't bring this. But, actually, she was excited about donating. I think that she'll be fine. But it's going to be hard for her to decide what stays and what goes, I should say. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been going on here. And then today's kind of been bittersweet. It was my last day working in the NICU at Community North Hospital in Indianapolis. It's been a great 15 years. I really enjoyed working for them. I don't have anything bad to say. They've been really great, helping me grow as a nurse, and I loved my coworkers, and everybody worked really well as a team together there. And yeah, it was kind of a weird day today, knowing that it was my last day. I didn't think about it, kind of went through my day. It was a little bit busy. It wasn't too bad. But I went to go take a break, and one of my coworkers called me to the back, and when I went back there, there was most of my coworkers were back there, and they had got me a good luck cake and wished me luck, and everybody's just been really supportive and nice, and it was a really good last day. So yeah, I didn't really, I kind of went through the motions through the day and hadn't really thought about it, about leaving, that it was my last day until that moment. And then of course then I get teary-eyed, and it was my emotions had come out, because it's been so busy. I hadn't had time to process that I'm leaving. So as happy as I am to go, it was also kind of bittersweet, just because I really love my job and my coworkers, and I've been there 15 years since I graduated nursing school, since I was a young pup. So just weird knowing that I clocked out and it's my last day there. So there's the hospital in the background. So I'm about to head to my mom's to pick up Elise, and get her to bed and everything. But yeah, so anyways, so that's what's going on with my life so far. Things are kind of crazy. All the balls are in the air, and I'm stressed, and I'll be glad when everything's just foreseen, and I know exactly what's going on and what date, and but right now there's still some unknowns, and anyway, so I will kind of pop back on here in the next week or two and update you guys on how things are going with the process. And a month from now we will be in Rotterdam and start our new adventure. So goedenavond and tot ziens.